Hey family, welcome back to my home. I have so many scriptures I want to leave with you, but I'm going to leave just one for today. It's coming from Proverbs 3:5-6, and it says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways, acknowledge him, and he will make straight your paths." Today's episode is simple, so not too extreme, but enough to motivate you and encourage you to get some cleaning done. So you'll see later on in the video that I purchased, and I'm using a Bissell Crosswave vacuum mop. So stay tuned for my thoughts about it. All right, so I am continuing my quote-unquote spring cleaning journey, or you can call it deep cleaning, daily cleaning. No matter how much you clean, you still have to clean. You feel me? I've said this before, but for me, cleaning your house with kids is like brushing your teeth with Oreos. It's just not as productive sometimes. But anyway, let's get into cleaning together. Okay, family, so you know that I'm a hot mess living under God's grace and favor. But I'm going to let you guys know now that I only clean in the kitchen for today's episode. You may see a mess in my classroom area. I just left it. It got late and I saved it for the next day, but of course I did not record it. So I am using a dishwashing cleaner for the first time. I place the tablet at the bottom of the dishwasher, and then I put my dishwashing pod inside the compartment to wash the dishes and clean out the dishwasher at the same time. Let me know your thoughts. Have you used this before? Do you feel like it works well? And another question, do you wash off your dishes before you put them in the dishwasher? This is all new for me. I would love to hear feedback from you. Reflection time. So last week, I mentioned about sharing your story. I like to share my story not to prove to anyone what I've been through and what I've overcome, but to show what God can do and His love over my life. He gets all the glory and all the honor. And I would like to say this. You may be a product of your parents' choices, but you are not a mistake. You were brought into this world on purpose with a purpose. It's time to get healed, live out your God-given purpose, because there are people who are depending on you. And I say that to encourage you and to inspire you. And we all have experienced some type of childhood trauma. And for me, I just discovered my biological mom and my biological father. And to know where I come from breaks my heart. But now that I realize my purpose in life, I'm not defined by their mistakes, and I will not repeat their mistakes. I am breaking down generational curses right here and right now. It stops here. My children, they have a mom and a dad. We are building a strong foundation in Jesus. So my kids won't have to experience what I experienced. But what I went through, I realized it's not for me. It's for me to help someone else. Now it's time to get healed. You have to stop bleeding on everyone who is trying to walk alongside of you. Get healed so you can live free. And remember, you are loved and you are enough. You were created on purpose with a purpose. You are needed. You are valued. You are not alone. No more excuses to living a free and healthy life. This is our first time cleaning behind the refrigerator and stove. We've been here for almost a year on April 1st. Woo! And it wasn't as bad as I thought, except there was a pile of like dust on the refrigerator and it was super gross and I could not clean that, so my husband cleaned it for me. But when is the last time you cleaned behind your stove and your refrigerator? So here is a before shot of our floors before we use the Bissell Crosswave. Now, hear out my thought process. We purchased the Bissell Crosswave at $200 and we were torn because we were looking at different vacuum mop models. First of all, this is new to me and I never heard of a mop and vacuum in one until a few months ago. So cool. But we decided to pick this one with the cord and I feel like it was affordable, but it was still expensive because, you know, I could do this myself, but I'm looking for some convenience and I understand why it was made. So there were other ones we looked at, like the Tenneco and the Crosswave, Bissell Crosswave, that was a little bit more expensive. But again, I'm cheap. Y'all know that I'm cheap. I don't want to spend all my money on stuff like this. Anyway, I'll put down the link for this model in the description box and let my review begin. Huh? It just turned off though.
It did?
Yeah. I didn't unplug it. Oh, back on water bottle. Okay, so all in all, I am not too impressed. As you've seen, it vacuums up the floor. It got a good vacuum up. But as far as the mopping part, the floor wasn't really getting as wet as I would hope. Of course, you know, I don't want the floor to be saturated, but I want it to get up the sticky stuff. And we had to go over the hard stuff a few times and press a few of the buttons. There's a button for just vacuum, and there's a button for mop, and then there's a button under, like a little trigger that you press to get the liquid out. And the directions was a little bit confusing. Then the tank wasn't as full yet, and it was making a noise saying that it was full. So it made a loud noise, and then the stuff started to leak out, and you'll see that later on. But as you see, as I'm dumping this water out, it did clean up the floor. Like, it vacuumed. I don't know, I guess I would give this like a 2 stars out of 5 maybe. It's cute. There's a swivel head and there's a long cord, and the price is okay, but I'm not too impressed. I think I'm gonna just get myself a good old cedar mop. It looks like I'm not really having great luck with the Bissell products. Family, if you made it this far in the episode, thank you so much for your love and support. I truly appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. And if you haven't done so already, go ahead and like this video, comment below, subscribe to my channel, and share with your friends. Come on this journey with me. Well, until next time, friends, you are not a mistake. Now it's time to get healed.